In light of recent events, many people have been asking how we've gotten to this state in the 21st century, how we're so polarized. Race4Race is particularly important in this moment because we can help to explain the larger arc of this history. It didn't start in 1968. It didn't start in 1868. It may have started in 1368. And it is our responsibility to think about these larger arcs so that we can create more just and equitable futures. Race4Race is a unique, one-of-a-kind research symposium that has been organized by Black, Indigenous, people of color scholars who work on medieval literature, history and culture, or Renaissance history, literature, or culture. Race4Race thinks really carefully about creating wider and more diverse pipelines into academia, teaching, and theater practices. We host 2 events a year. One at Arizona State University, our host institution, and one at our partner institutions. While we assumed these events would sort of be insular and small when we first organized them, this has grown to be a large-scale, twice-a-year event that draws in community members, high school teachers, scholars, actors, theater practitioners, students. It's everyone in the community that you can imagine who wants to understand the past in a new way so that we can imagine new futures. We examine the past, looking through new lenses like African American studies, critical race theory, indigenous studies, post-colonial theory, so that we can create new ways of teaching the material. That's K through 12 and in higher education, and new ways of staging the plays, and in particular, Shakespeare's plays.
Race4Race really stems from the fact that many of us scholars of color recognize that there was active gatekeeping going on in pre-modern studies and certainly in medieval studies.
Race and racism aren't just modern phenomena, but that they have really deep historical roots.
And what we're trying to do together is really explore the ways in which the pre-modern period invented race, developed racial formations, and the ways in which those formations still inform the world in which we live today.
Today, when race and racism are more clearly than ever, life and death matters. Advancing knowledge on the history of race is an opportunity we cannot afford to miss.
I think it is a critical juncture in our history if we're thinking about the value of the humanities in terms of turning things around and allowing us to think about what our ethical obligations to each other are, to embrace an ethics of hospitality, to embrace an ethics of compassion, and to embrace an ethics of inclusivity and diversity. And by investing in this now, we can assure the longevity of this, and we can ensure that its success will continue for many years to come.
It's particularly important to remember that Race4Race started at Arizona State University, whose charter focuses on the fact that we need to focus on whom we include versus whom we exclude, and making sure that they all succeed. Your participation and collaboration will go a long way to making sure that pre-modern studies is as diverse and equitable as ASU. Students, scholars, theater practitioners, community members, partner institutions, activists. The future of Race4Race is you.
Race4Race is bringing together scholars today in order to produce the knowledge that will drive us all toward a better, brighter, more equitable, and more just tomorrow.